Persuasive paragraphs. So today we're going to learn how to write a simple persuasive paragraph. What is a persuasive paragraph? It's a paragraph that tries to convince someone that your opinion is correct. Where do you see persuasive writing? Well, we actually see it everywhere. We see it on commercials, online, or on a TV. If you're listening to the radio, websites are often trying to persuade you. Our YouTube channels are trying to persuade you. It's something that you're bombarded with every day. People think writing is hard, but if you follow a simple formula, you will be able to write a strong paragraph. So here's today's question. What is the best fruit? So we're going to write this paragraph together. So the first thing you need is a topic sentence, and this has to sound strong. So which one sounds better? I think that maybe bananas are the best fruit, or bananas are the best fruit. Think about that. Think in your head which one you think would be better. And I thought bananas are the best fruit would be a stronger beginning, and I'm hoping you thought so too. Now we have to explain why. So we could say just because. We could say bananas are the best fruit because I like them. Or we could say bananas are the best fruit because they can be used in many different ways. Now, if you had to choose which sentence would come next, think about it. Bananas are the best fruit because they can be used in many different ways. So now we have to add an example. So should we choose, you can eat them fresh, bake with them, or freeze them to make a delicious treat, or you can eat them anytime and just peel them. Now, I kind of liked this one better, so that's the one I chose. You can eat them fresh, bake with them, or freeze them to make a delicious treat. So here's a trick. Many kids would take this information and tell me their paragraph is done. So it says, bananas are the best fruit. They are the best fruit because they can be used in many different ways. You can eat them fresh, bake with them, or freeze them to make a delicious treat. But if you add a concluding sentence, it sounds way better. So let's try it again. Bananas are the best fruit. They are the best fruit because they can be used in many different ways. You can eat them fresh, bake with them, or freeze them to make a delicious treat. That is why bananas are better than all the other fruit. And that sentence at the end makes it a much stronger paragraph. And that's really a great trick to use when you're in class. If we were editing right now, so let's say you wrote this and you and I were sitting down and we were editing in a conference, we would talk about the word best. We have the word best here and we have the word best here. And a strong paragraph would have different words within it. We're not sitting there yet, but something to consider. Try not to use the same word in a paragraph. Also, I've caught another mistake. There should be a comma over with bake with them. Oh, eat them fresh, comma, bake with them, or freeze them. But that's okay. That's part of writing. Writing always involves editing, especially for rough copies. So now it's your turn. Now I've noticed something. In class, teachers always give out graphic organizers for their students. But I realized when you're doing some sort of test, whether in the United States or in Canada, where the whole grade does the same test, they just give you a blank piece of paper. They don't give you a graphic organizer. So I've created this one just using rectangles that you can draw yourself on a piece of paper as well. So topic sentence, you can stop the video and copy that. Why, example, and conclusion. So you can stop the video and create your own graphic organizer. Now it's your turn. Your question is, what is the best fruit? But you can't use bananas. So write down which fruit you're going to choose in your graphic organizer. Why? Do you like the color of it? Do you like the texture? Why is that the best fruit? Come up with a sentence. Now, think about an example of things that you can do with it and write it down in your graphic organizer. If you're stuck, I've written a few questions to help you out there. Now, the trick, the conclusion to your paragraph. Finish it off. That is why whatever fruit you chose is the best fruit. Now, your job is to write it out from the graphic organizer in a paragraph form and read it out loud to yourself to see if you like your persuasive